Hello and welcome. In this explainer, we're going to learn a simple and really effective formula for paraphrasing. This is such an important skill for university students. By the time we're done here, you'll have a clear method that you can use for all of your assignments.
So let's start with the big question. Why is paraphrasing so important? Well, as a university student, you're going to be reading and using a lot of academic sources. Learning how to paraphrase correctly is an absolutely essential skill, and today we're going to learn a simple way to get it right every time.
So how exactly does this formula help you? First, and this is a big one, it helps you avoid plagiarism, which is a really serious issue at university. Second, it's how you show your professors that you actually understand the material you've read. And third, it just helps you use your sources correctly in all your assignments.
Here's a quick look at our plan. We'll start with the four-step formula itself. Then, we'll practice it on a single sentence and then a full paragraph to see how it works. After that, we'll cover the most important rule of all, citation, and we'll finish up with a review of some common mistakes to avoid.
Okay, let's dive into the first part, a simple four-step formula. This is the method we're going to use from now on. The great thing is, once you learn these 4 steps, you can apply them to any academic text you read.
So here they are, the 4 steps. Step 1, find the words you can't change. Step 2, change the words you can change. Step 3, change the structure of the sentence. And finally, Step 4, check that the meaning is still exactly the same. Let's practice these steps together with an example.
Okay, now for some practice. We're going to start with a single academic sentence, just to see how our 4 steps work in action.
Here's our original sentence. It says, climate change has a significant impact on global food security. We're going to apply our formula to this sentence right now, step by step.
First up is Step 1, find the words we cannot change. In this sentence, climate change and global food security are very specific technical terms. We have to keep these words, because if we change them, we might accidentally change the whole meaning of the sentence. All right, next is Step 2, change the words we can change. The phrase has a significant impact on is more general, so we can definitely change it. We could use synonyms like strongly affects or greatly influences. But, and this is important, this is not a complete paraphrase yet. Why? Because the sentence structure is still exactly the same. And that brings us to Step 3, which is maybe the most important step, changing the sentence structure. A really easy way to think about this is to flip the sentence. You can see here, the original sentence goes from cause to effect. To flip it, we can start with the effect and then tell the reader the cause.
And here is what we get, our final paraphrase. Global food security is strongly affected by climate change. If you look closely, you'll see we've used different words, and we've changed the sentence structure. That is a successful paraphrase.
Now for the final step. We have to check our work. Just ask yourself these 3 simple questions. Does my new sentence have the same meaning as the original? Yep. Are any ideas from the original sentence missing? Nope. And have I added any of my own new ideas? No again. If you can answer yes, no, and no, then your paraphrase is accurate. You've done it.
Okay, now that we've practiced on a sentence, let's try a full paragraph. And the good news is, we're going to use the exact same 4 steps, even for a longer piece of text.
Let's apply our formula here. Okay, Step 1, find the key ideas we can't change. That would be stress, academic pressure, time constraints, and financial concerns. Next, Step 2, we change the other words. So for example, experience high levels of becomes significant, and commonly caused by becomes often result in. Then, Step 3, we flip the structure. The original starts with the main idea, stress, and then lists the causes. Our paraphrase starts with the causes, the pressure, the time, the money worries, and then states the result, stress. And finally, Step 4, we check the meaning. It's the same. This is another really good paraphrase.
We've now learned how to paraphrase, which is fantastic, but there is one final critical rule we need to talk about. Don't forget the citation. This is honestly the most important rule when you're using sources in your academic writing.
I really can't say this enough. Just because you change the words, that does not make the idea yours. The original idea still belongs to the author of the source. You must always, and I mean always, give them credit by including a citation. Here are 2 really common ways to add a citation using APA style. You can put the author's name and the year in parentheses right at the end of the sentence. Or you can make the author's name part of your sentence, followed by the year. Just be sure to always check which citation style your professor wants you to use.
All right, we're almost at the end. Let's quickly review some common mistakes. Understanding what to avoid really shows you why our four-step formula is so useful.
These are the mistakes students make most often. You see, it's not enough to just change one or two words. You must also change the sentence structure. And of course, you should never forget the citation, or accidentally change the original meaning. Our four-step formula really helps you avoid all of these problems.
So let's look at that formula one last time, just to lock it in. Step 1, find the words you can't change. Step 2, change the words you can. Step 3, flip the sentence structure. And Step 4, always check that the meaning is the same. This is your key to successful paraphrasing.
If you follow this simple method, you'll be able to paraphrase with a lot more confidence. It's going to help you write clearly, accurately, and ethically in all of your university work. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer.